I get it. I completely understand why you want to do this. Okay, and this isn't because you are a bad person. You want to get your own back. You want to torture this person who has caused you so much heartache, so much pain. They've lied to you. They've cheated on you. They've made you feel insignificant. You want to get your own back. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So I completely understand why you want to do this, and this is something that has been a topic of discussion, you know, with my clients, and this is something that we've talked about quite a bit on how do you torture or how do you get your own back on a narcissist. Now, I have my own opinions on this, and I do believe that it is something that you should just not engage in, just forget about it, concentrate on yourself. But it's not always easy to do that when there is so much pain and heartache and the struggle to understand what really has happened in this interaction. So I completely understand why you are in this space or why you are thinking this. And I really want to unpack this in the video and share more of the insights and things that I kind of tell my clients, like tips and suggestions on moving forward. Okay. So you want to torture the narcissist. All right. You know what? The one way and the only thing that really works with a narcissist, really and truly, all right, is by ignoring them. Yes, my friends, it's by ignoring them. But you try and ignore the narcissist when they are hoovering you, when they're calling you, when they're messaging you. You get those pangs of anxiety and you're thinking, oh my God, if I could just message them, if I could just get this across to them, if I could just, you know, just even speak to them just to try and understand what the hell went down, like why these things have happened to me. I get it. Of course you're going to feel like that. Of course you're going to want to do it because you know what? It goes against everything that you stand for. You can't just ignore a person, especially a person who you love or maybe who you have loved. You can't just ignore it. So that's why it makes it really difficult to go no contact, to just stop communicating with that person. Because you want answers, you want to know. And that's the thing. The narcissist, this is how they still gain control over you, because they are communicating with you on their time when they want to. Now imagine if the roles were reversed and the shoe was on the other foot. If you were to reach out to them, say when there is a silent treatment going on or when they are ignoring you, you're probably blocked, so you're not going to be able to get in contact with them. So it makes it really difficult, doesn't it, right? And you have so much you want to say. There's so many things that you want answers to, yet you can't. And think about how much that burns, how much that hurts you at that time. And the fact maybe a lot of you are already in no communication, already in no contact, how much it still hurts that you can't say what it is that you want to this person. Now, the reason why it feels like this is because you are wanting answers. You are wanting to get this off your chest. But the thing is, if you do that, the narcissist doesn't listen. Their ears are closed. They don't care what you've got to say. They're not going to listen to you. And what they are going to care about is that you conform, is that you actually do what they want you to do. That's what they're interested in. They're not interested in your feelings. They're not interested in your explanations. They don't want to give you any explanations because they don't want to take responsibility for what has happened. They'll just sweep it under the carpet like nothing. And it's fine. And we just carry on. They have their own agenda. They'll do what they're doing all the time. And you just take it. You just accept it. You just roll with it. You just take it. That's what's going to happen. If you don't stay no contact or if you stop communicating with them, that is what they're going to do. They're going to keep trying. They're going to keep prodding. They're going to keep poking. And it is going to be hard. And you're going to feel, the anxiety, the pain of this. It's cutting that cord, isn't it? That energetic cord that you share to them. And they're going to still keep pulling on it. You have to be strong enough to realize and know what is going on. You have to override this and stand in your power, knowing that when you stay silent, this is driving the narcissist mad. Like, because they are the type of person, okay, when they are hyper-fixated on trying to get attention from you, trying to get emotional validation from you, and they can't. They can't do that. You're not giving it to them anymore. Number one, this is confusing them. Number two, they don't understand it. Number three, this is making them angry. You are torturing them already. And it's not because you're a bad person and you want to do that and you're all about revenge. It's not about that. I get it. That you are watching this video trying to get some tips or suggestions on how you should torture them, what you can do to get your own back. And many of you probably are disappointed in the technique or the thing that I've said by ignoring them and going no contact. Because it is simple. But what's the alternative? What, you're going to play the same game that they do? You want to play mind games with them? They're going to win. They're going to win against you. You know why? It's not because you can't do it or you can't do it as good as they can. But the narcissist will not stop. They're like a dog with a bone. They will not stop until they get the result that they want. And you know what that will do to you? It will burn out your nervous system because you've got to constantly be stimulated. Your adrenal system as well will become fatigued. And you're just constantly going to be in this fight or flight mode. Because they're going to be they're going to be sending messages, communicating with you. You're going to be sending some back. You know, you're going to be doing something, you do something to them, then they will reciprocate it, 5 times worse. What are you going to do? Then reciprocate it 10 times worse. Playing this game is going to take your energy and your time away. You're not going to win. Because this is what they live for. They want to be able to trigger you. They want this reaction from you. This is the game. They want it. You're just giving them what they want. So how about you take the control back, you take your time back, you take your life back, and you concentrate on you and move forward. The result is going to be the same either way, but one is going to be quicker than the other. Meaning that if you're playing the mind games and you're trying to get revenge on them, you're just stalling your recovery. Because at the end of it, you will realize that this is fruitless. This is just a waste of time. I do actually need to move forward. But if you realize it now and know that actually your life is more important, okay, loving yourself and coming home to you is more important than playing mind games with someone who doesn't care, someone who is fixated on winning against you. You're not going to get the answers. The answer is, the closure is that they are a narcissist, they're toxic. There's no future in this. It's just fruitless. So by taking your time and your energy back and moving forward and doing these things will help you to realize that, I know that right now, by going no contact, ignoring this person, it hurts. Okay, it hurts because you want the answers you want to know. But in the long term, in a month's time, 2 months' time, when you've had no contact with this person, you've had the time and the brain space to process. And that is the key here. It's giving yourself that space, that brain space, that mind space to be able to think things over, process them, and move forward. This is about rising up, in your own power. This is about taking the control back of this situation. You will be taking control back because this is going to be on your time, because you are now concentrating on you and moving forward from this. Playing these games is just not going to work anymore for you. And you have to be able to resist the communication from the narcissist. You have to be able to, either you block them or you just don't engage. And the way by doing this is by distracting yourself. I know that it's not actually healing because you're experiencing that trauma bond and this is quite early on in your recovery, But if you distract yourself, what you're doing is you're taking that power back. You are doing something for you. You're not sitting there concentrating, ruminating, overthinking about this situation, because you're still giving power to them. You're still giving your energy away by doing this. You have to not respond. And it is difficult, yes. Maybe put your phone to one side, or maybe if you get emails from them, you know, put it into like into a different, you know, inbox, so that you're not seeing those messages when they pop up. Because this is about you seeing, or you controlling the communication. And if it is that you don't want any, then that's fine. Those are your boundaries. Remember, the narcissist is not going to respect that. They're going to do it on their own, and they're going to do whatever it is that they want. And I know this goes against everything that you stand for, that you know, that you don't ignore people, you do get back to them. But you can't in this case. You can't do that. Because it will never stop. It will continue and continue. And you have to realize and accept that this person isn't who you thought they were, or isn't what you wanted it or hoped this relationship to be, or this family member to be. It is about accepting the truth of the situation and protecting yourself, growing stronger within yourself, starting this journey. There will be good days and there will be bad days. And it is going to be an emotional roller coaster. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be easy. But what I will say, it is not impossible. You can do it. You can heal. There are things that you can do. There are people that you can see. There's people that you can talk to, professionals, you know, who can help you on this. You don't have to do this alone. There is lots of things that you can do in the meantime to help build you up, make you stronger, help you to understand. But you have to reach out for that and try really hard not to go back and try and get some kind of communication from them. You can do it. It will be the best journey that you have ever been on. And you'll be glad that you've done it. You know, if you're someone that is going through this, please know that I do have and I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a journal club and a mentorship program. If you're interested, please see the description box below. If you want to talk and interact with a supportive community, please join my Discord server. There's quite a few people on there, and there's always someone online. So it's nice for you to connect with like-minded individuals. If you're interested in connecting, please see the description box below for the link. Guys, I really hope this video helps. I know it's one of the more hard-hitting ones, and I'm sorry for that. But I just wanted you to know that you have the power and you have choice in every single thing that you do. All right? Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.